This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
(6:45). This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Lal Malavarachi and read by Lavani Vijayatunga. First, we take a look at the headlines. The President says the opposition can level accusations, but with factually correct information. Many pledges given to the public by the President have already been fulfilled. 264,000 doses of AstraZeneca Covishield vaccine will be given to Sri Lankans over 60 years of age. The total number of COVID-19 infections confirmed so far now stands at 87,600. Plans are underway to hold the long overdue Provincial Council election by the end of the year. And in news overseas, Moscow police raid opposition election forum. Those are the headlines, and now we move on to the details of the local news. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa said the opposition can level accusations, but with factually correct information. They should not divulge false information to mislead the public, and that is not what we expect from politicians. He said some groups are trying to sabotage the development programs implemented on behalf of the people and the betterment of the country. He made these remarks while participating in the Gama Samaga Pilisandara program held at Galagoda Junior School in the Madampa Gama Rathgama Divisional Secretariat Division in Gaul yesterday. The President said an opposition MP had told a public gathering that it was myself, Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna National Organizer, former Minister Basil Rajapaksa and avant-garde chairman Nisanka Senadipati who were behind the Easter Sunday attacks. Therefore, I instructed the CID to summon the MP and obtain all the information that is available with him in this regard. However, when the MP was questioned by the CID, he had said that he had fainted and was unconscious and was not aware of any such information. That is how they give false and unknown information to mislead the people. President Rajapaksa said the opposition always levels such baseless allegations. Actually, the Easter Sunday carnage is not an issue which can be looked at from a political perspective. This is an issue of national importance. If the opposition levels such baseless allegations in national issues like this, the people can imagine how they would complain about other issues. He added that many pledges given to the public by him have already been fulfilled. The Ministry of Health has decided to provide 264,000 doses of AstraZeneca Covishield vaccine to Sri Lankans over 60 years of age, which was recently received under the COVAX program. Accordingly, the first vaccination program was launched on Friday at the Victoria Elders Home in Rajagiriya and at Kotalavalapura Elders Home in the presence of Health Minister Pavitra Vanniyarachi. Dr. Sugath Samaravira, Director Epidemiology Division, emphasizes that the first phase of the vaccination program will target the elderly in Colombo and Gampaha districts and within the limits of the Colombo Municipal Council. In parallel to these programs, the Ministry of Health has decided to provide the vaccine to caregivers and nursing staff in elderly homes in the Colombo and Gampaha districts. This is the news from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
Get a home loan now with attractive interest rates only from People's Home Loan.
And we continue with more local news. The Health Ministry has confirmed 281 new positive cases of COVID-19 yesterday. As per statistics, the total number of COVID-19 infections confirmed so far in the country now stands at 87,600. Recoveries from the virus, meanwhile, climbed to 84,253 yesterday as 295 more patients regained health. However, 2,821 active cases are still under medical care. Total lives claimed by the pandemic outbreak sits at 526 as at date. Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi and Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa spoke yesterday, discussed issues relevant to bilateral and multilateral cooperation, including the coronavirus pandemic, and Indian government statement has said. The Indian Prime Minister's office said the leaders reviewed topical developments and the ongoing cooperation between the two countries in bilateral and multilateral forums. And to conclude the local news, the headlines once again. The president says that the opposition can level accusations but with factually correct information. Many pledges given to public by the president have already been fulfilled. 264,000 doses of AstraZeneca Covishield vaccine will be given to Sri Lankans over 60 years of age. The total number of COVID-19 infections confirmed so far now stands at 87,600. Plans are underway to hold the long overdue provincial council elections by the end of the year. And that was the local news.
Pay the interest on your own home without paying rent for someone else's. Get a home loan now with attractive interest rates only from People's Home Loan. Enjoy the option of paying only the interest for the first 5 years.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. SLBC, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. SLBC, the Vidya Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by SLBC Vidya Mahatmya.
The main news story for this morning: plans are underway to overcome obstacles related to Provincial Councils Act, holding the long overdue Provincial Council elections under a mixed system by the end of the year. A senior official of the Public Services, Provincial Councils and Local Government Ministry said the existing law will be amended shortly to make way to hold the elections. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has called upon the relevant officials to expedite the process to the election after meeting SLBC provincial councillors at the Presidential Secretariat last Friday. A program to bring a new system of election adopted by the previous government was abandoned midway, leading to the 3-year delay in holding the elections. According to the existing law amended by the last government, the elections cannot be held under the old system. Therefore, the ministry is planning to bring in a new amendment to facilitate early elections to appoint the members to the councils which have been defunct. And that was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by SLBC Vidya Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from SLBC.
In Washla this morning, 20,000 professional and non-professional members will be recruited to Sri Lanka Army. The youth have been requested to send their applications to the nearest army camp. Military spokesman Brigadier Nilantha Premaratna said that recruitments will be made to various positions in the army. He has requested the youth between the age of 18 and 25 who would like to join the army to make inquiries from the nearest army camp or Gramaniladari of their divisions. And that came to you in Watch Light.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Headlines of the world news: Moscow police raid opposition election forum. Italy to shut down shops and schools amid infection spike. Scientists unlock mysteries of the world's oldest computer. Those are the headlines, and now we move on to the details of the world news. Russian police have broken up into an opposition conference and detained 200 people, including high-profile opposition figures. The weekend forum has just begun in a Moscow hotel when police bursted in and they were detained everyone. According to police, coronavirus rules were broken and the event was arranged by an undesirable organization. The incident comes as authorities continue to crack down on opposition activities as the elections loom. shops, restaurants and schools will be closed across most of Italy on Monday, with Prime Minister Mario Draghi warning of a new wave of coronavirus outbreak. For 3 days over Easter, 3rd to the 5th of April, there will be a total shutdown. Italy, which 1 year ago imposed one of the national lockdown, is once again struggling to contain the rapid spread of the infections. The country has reported more than 100,000 COVID-related deaths, Europe's second highest tally after the UK. A 2,000-year-old device, often referred to as the world's oldest computer, has been recreated by the scientists trying to understand how it works. The Antikythera mechanism has baffled experts since it was found on a Roman-era shipwreck in Greece in the year 1901. The hand-powered ancient device is thought to have been used to predict eclipses and other astronomical events. But only a third of the device survived, leaving researchers pondering how it worked and what it looked like. And to conclude the world news, the headlines once again. Moscow police raid opposition election forum. Italy to shut shops and schools amid infection spike. Scientists unlock mysteries of the world's oldest computer. And that was the world news.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Development News is brought to you by Nivea along with CIB from 1st to 15th March. Valuable gifts for every bill payment. Our products, our place. CIB.
In development news, the proposed project to develop the Kollipitiya shopping complex was presented to Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa recently at Temple Trees. A new 39-story shopping and complex is to be constructed at the present location of the Kollipitiya market. In its first, second and third floors are entirely reserved for the shopping mall. A 30-story luxury apartment will be built on the two towers from the 8th floor upwards. And that was the development news.
Development News was brought to you by Nivea along with CIB from 1st to 15th March. Valuable gifts for every bill payment. Our products, our place. CIB.
Moving on to sports news and cricket news, a magnificent bowling performance set England on the way to a comprehensive 8-wicket victory over India in the first T20 match in Ahmedabad. Jofra Archer's 3 for 23 spearheaded a relentless showing from the pace bowlers, while leg spinner Adil Rashid opened the bowling and dismissed home captain Virat Kohli for a duck. Only Shreyas Iyer with 67 from 48 balls got to the grips with England's attack as India struggled for 124 for the loss of 7 wickets. And in cycling news, ex-British cycling and Team Sky chief doctor Richard Freeman has been found guilty of ordering banned substance in the year 2011, knowing to or believing it was to help to dope an unnamed rider. A medical tribunal ruled Freeman ordered this substance with the knowledge that it was administered to an athlete to improve his athletic performance. It added that Freeman's actions were incapable of innocent explanation. British Cycling said the finding was extremely disturbing. That was the sports news. Business news coming up.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
In business news, Minister Bandula Gunawardena says the prices of 27 essential goods have been reduced. The consumers could purchase these items through government trade outlets, including the Sathosa. This program was implemented since last month. That was the business news, and economic news follows.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Economic news, courtesy of
Congratulations on your promotion. When will be our treat, huh?
How about today?
Oh no, I was just joking.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
In economic news, Sri Lanka Insurance Corporation, the largest state-owned insurer in the country, aims at recording a turnover of over 60 billion rupees this year, surpassing the all-time record notched last year. SLIC Chairman Jagat Vellavata says that the company recorded a stellar performance of 55.2 billion rupees last year, the highest turnover in its history, despite an over 5 months lockdown that stifled the country. With the upbeat of a fairly quick recovery of the economy and normality being restored in the country, Mr. Vellavata said the company is well poised to reach the turnover target set this year. That was economic news and the weather report to conclude.
Hello, Puta. Did you land already?
No, Amma. We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
Oh, really? How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy. She might be feeling very uncomfortable. The airport must be heavily crowded because it's a season.
Amma, calm down. Everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We are at the VIP lounge. There's nothing to worry.
Those who spread goodness radiate happiness to everyone around them. Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
And finally, the weather report. The Met Department says few showers will occur in the eastern, Uva and north central provinces and in the Nuwara, Mathale and Hambantota districts. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in the Sabaragamuwa, western and northwestern provinces and in the Galle, Mathura and Kandy districts during the evening or night. Fairly heavy falls, about 50 millimeters, can be expected at some places in these areas. And before we conclude this bulletin of news, let's get back to the headlines once again. The President says that the opposition can level accusations but with factually correct information. Many pledges given to public by the President have already been fulfilled. 264,000 doses of AstraZeneca Covishield vaccine will be given to Sri Lankans over 60 years of age. The total number of COVID-19 infections confirmed so far now stands at 87,600. Plans are underway to hold the long overdue Provincial Council elections by the end of the year. And in news overseas, Moscow police raid opposition elections forum. And with that, we conclude this bulletin of news. And now it's back to your Sunday morning host and my good friend Shantima to brighten up your day.